most men having a challenge like that where you can actually get significantly hurt in a real fight is something I think is within a lot of people. So I really am happy for him for that. Like as far as the grudge match between like the clowns versus in the roofing space versus people that are trying to do it right. I typically just ignore um clowns in general or just people that are not upstanding. So it's my I don't feel the need to expose people or fight people. I'm just going to do my thing and be successful in what I do. And we do that in our sales presentations. We
But
show the positives and the negatives of like good and bad roofing companies. But that's as far as I'll go.
so you're saying if somebody else in the roofing space challenged you to a boxing match and said, this is not even it's someone that you really dislike, you think is a poor representative of our space, and they're challenging you to a boxing match, that wouldn't tempt you?
That's not even close to tempting me. If it was my
We would
family,
turn it down.
I would. If it was my family, I would do everything to destroy them.
What do you, what
It's
if you,
not,
your wait, if it was a family member challenging it? I'm confused. What
no,
do you
if
say?
they were threatening my family, then I would do everything I could to come just short of killing them.
What if they're
It's just
threatening your friends, your business?
I wouldn't. It's nothing. I mean, it's not the same thing. It's not my. It's not my. Our reputation for my business is are on our own 2 feet. People want to threaten. There's nothing to really threaten. We have high integrity. So if they want to threaten it, and people have, I mean, this is not a new thing for me. People have definitely threatened my business. People, competitors have run Google Ads with my name on their URL.
Oh, that's not it's not threat. Everybody does that. I mean, I guess it's frowned upon in a local roofing environment, but
Sure.
I mean, that's that's like a standard Google Ads practice. I wouldn't call that
Well,
threatening, but
well,
I get your
tell me
point.
more threatening thing than that. Like what take like actively taking our business from ads. Like I
I
don't.
mean, I feel like that's just being competitive, but I mean, I'm talking about I don't know. It's hard for me to come up with a scenario, but
I mean,
I'm
if you're
trying to
gonna
think of a
threaten my
scenario that would
physical,
pressure you into taking a fight.
not really nothing. I mean, I train jujitsu. I do CrossFit. I do. I feel like I could. I've definitely knocked people out before. I don't know what. I'm not a fighter. I'm not gonna go looking for a fight, but I'm gonna do my best to protect myself and my
You've never
family.
looked for a fight in your life?
No, it's always reactive. When I've knocked somebody out, it's been one punch knockout because of a
Really?
reaction.
When was that?
It's happened twice. I'm a defender. There's a personality type test. I'm a defender, and I'm very empathetic when it comes to like people that are weaker. So if I see a strong individual, um, not just bullying, but going beyond bullying, a weaker individual, I just see red, and that's just two times I've definitely knocked somebody out. One other time I just punched them. Um, yeah, if I feel like there's injustice, then I will take action.
Hmm. So I think that's the thing here is like, what if you felt like there was injustice going on, and somebody was like, hey, you know, someone was perpetrating this towards people you care about,
Mm-hmm.
and they're like, you know what, I'll legally agree that I'll lay off whatever it is I'm doing if you beat me in a fight, in a boxing match, or
It's not the
MMA.
same thing. It's not the same thing.
What
Like
do you mean it's not the same thing?
legally, that's no.
No,
In
they're like, I'll sign a contract. I will not do this thing if I lose this fight.
you
You
got
can
to be
do
more
that.
specific. You got to be more specific because it's got to be actually hurting people that I care about.
Yeah. Well, let's make the assumption that they are.
It's that's not the same thing how my brain works. I don't care. Like I'm just gonna be like, look, there's bad people in the world. There's always gonna be bad people in the world. If we fought everyone who did this that was wronging us, we would just fight all the time. And I have better things to do with my time and my day. And I also want to set an example for my boys and my daughter and my wife. Like we don't want to just fight we want to protect the weak, but not necessarily fight for the sake of fighting.
No, I
That
agree. I'm trying to create a scenario here where it is defending and not just fighting for the sake of fighting. But I
but that
mean,
doesn't that's why I don't really care so much about the Dimitri Lee fight because I don't see the connection.
you don't see
I
the connection.